These islands belong to Spain. Tenerife is in front of Morocco. It's on the northwest side of northwest. It's off the northwest coast of Morocco. It's in front of the Sahara Desert. So this place is very nice because it doesn't have the European cold weather, and at the same time it's European community. So it is a great place. Last night I was talking to this friend of mine. He lives in Miami, and he was telling me about forgiveness. I told him something that I'm sure not many people have told you, is that forgiveness is a hoax. Forgiveness is a trap of the mind. Forgiveness is a waste of time, because it belongs to the mind. For you to forgive somebody, you have to accuse him. It's like saying, I forget that stupid boy. There's no reason for that. The stupid, you're blaming somebody for being stupid. And I was telling him that, as I said in other videos, you see, our mind is too big. For us, our mind is reality. And we have gotten away from the original feeling. The original feeling is this feeling that makes us smile without any reason when we are kids. We smile with no reasons. We walk and then we just, we love to give little jumps, kids, they don't walk like an adult. An adult is walking all the time in such a way, as an adult. But kids are always they don't even go in a straight line. They just go everywhere, looking at things, and they're happy. You see, so when the mind is too important for us, then we make up many things, we make up or we invent the quest for God. We invent forgiveness. We invent so many things that come out of the mind. You see, so what we have to do is go back to the original feeling. Once you are into that once you are in touch with that original feeling, there is no need to forgive, because there is no accusation, there is no culprit, there is no guilty. It doesn't mean that if you have a partner, a business partner that stole all your money, it doesn't mean that you're going to go to his house and hug him and say thank you for stealing my money. No. That's another thing you said. Putting the other cheek, for me, is not the solution. You see, but at least inside, once you are in touch with that feeling inside, everything is okay. Nothing happened to you, because you are not the illusion that you think you are. You are something even, greater than what you think. But you have to experience it. And you will not experience it if you go to church. You will not experience it if you go to a temple. You will not experience it if you read a book. You will not experience it if you're a scientist. You will not experience it because it's not outside. It's inside. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a feeling. You're not looking for God. God is an invention of the mind. The quest for God is an invention of the mind. There is a God, yes, but it's not what you think it is. See? Remember, it's like if you're looking for your hand, it is stupid. You have your hand attached to you. It's like if you're saying, I'm looking for my chest. See, well, why are you looking for your chest? You have your chest. You shouldn't look for your chest. If you look for your chest, then you're wasting time, because it's there. You see, so one of the inventions of the mind is the mechanics of thinking. Yes, it is the mechanics of thinking, because it needs time and you need to think about it. So what if you're an ignorant? If you're an ignorant, then you don't have enough reasoning. You see, but if you go to that feeling, the original feeling, the Garden of Eden, then once you're there is nothing to fix, because nothing is wrong. And I'm not telling you to go around saying, everything's okay, nothing is wrong, life is beautiful. That's part of the mind too. That's a hoax. That's another hoax. Go back to the feeling, to the original feeling, which is in your chest. You knew how to do it when you were a kid, but you forgot how to do it because the mind became more important for you, because society relies on the mind to control you. If your mind is strong, then they can control you. If your mind is weak, it's because you are an individual with autonomous thinking, with internal reasoning. And why do I say a weak mind? You see, the more you live in your mind, the less in touch you are with yourself. The mind is needed. Yes, it is needed, but not for what we're looking for. We're looking for happiness through the mind. We won't find it. Thanks God. We won't find it because you are looking for a feeling. So if you're looking for a feeling, then you know you have it. The feeling is there. If you're looking for a feeling, you don't need to worry about the feeling. It is there. All you have to do is just walk towards that feeling. That's what you have to do. And the more you deepen into it, the better you feel it. And the more you dismantle the mind, the power of the mind, the more you dismantle it, the more individual you are, the freer you are. So there is no point in forgiving. There is no point in looking for God. It's like people are looking, it's like somebody tells you, I'm looking for myself. You say, look, if you're looking for yourself, you're there. I'm looking for myself. I'm here. So why do I have to look for myself if I am here? You see the tricks of the mind telling you, no, go ahead and find it tomorrow or yesterday. Think about yesterday or think about tomorrow. But don't realize that today you are here. And being here is already a big thing, because nobody can be here for you. Nobody can be here for you. Nobody can feel for you. Nobody can breathe for you. Nobody can talk for you. Nobody can see for you. You are sacred. The word sacred means secret. And it means that you cannot tell it with words. Because seeing, hearing is a sacred feeling, because nobody can do it for you. So you better start giving sacredness to the simple things, to everyday things in life. What is the everyday thing? Seeing, hearing, walking, speaking. But it only happens in a very short amount of time, some 70 years. So once you're 60-something, you know that life is short. So being here, just existed, is a sacred thing. Walking is a sacred thing, because nobody can do it for you in the whole universe. Nobody can be like you. There is no copy of you in the universe. So when you walk, be mindful about walking. When you eat, be mindful about eating. When you hear, be mindful about hearing. When you see, be mindful about seeing. Because it can only happen in you, and for a short amount of time, and nowhere else in the universe. So that makes you then a spiritual person. Not because you go to church, not because you read an old book, not because you read a science book. No, you become spiritual because you are starting to get in touch with yourself and the feeling that requests you to be happy. There is nothing more simple than that. Thank you very much for listening to my videos, and please ask me some questions. Also check if you like it or not, and well, we'll be growing like that. We'll be friends thanks to internet. We can have a relation